Hello and welcome to Wednesday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. Thousands of commuters have faced travel chaos across the region today after the majority of trains were cancelled or delayed on the main line between Bristol and London Paddington.
The disruption came after power lines were damaged last night and it has lasted throughout the day. Our reporter Sangeeta Lal is live at Bristol Parkway, just one of many stations affected. And Sangeeta, this has caused a lot of problems for a lot of people.
In other news, 2 people arrested in connection with the murder of a man from Wiltshire 16 years ago have been released under investigation. Darren Carley.
A former music teacher from Somerset has been jailed for more than 10 years after pleading guilty to multiple sexual assaults against 8 boys.
More than 100 jobs are under threat at an education equipment supplier in Wiltshire. The parent company.
Next on the programme, I dodged a bullet. Those are the words of the former partner of the army officer who tried to murder his wife by sabotaging her parachute. Earlier this year, Emile Cilliers from Amesbury was sentenced to life in prison for tampering with his wife's skydive equipment.
Vicky Cilliers survived a 4,000-foot fall and an earlier attempt by him to kill her by loosening a gas valve at their home. Well, tonight, the case is the focus of an ITV documentary. It features a new interview with Cilliers' so-called secret family, his first long-term girlfriend, who he abandoned with their 2 children. Robert Murphy reports. And you're watching ITV News here in the West Country with John T and Kylie. Thanks for joining us this evening. Still to come on tonight's programme before 6:30 as part.
And the ITV News continues with the national and the international stories at 6:30. Mary Nightingale has the details for you.
But next this evening, more protests were held in Taunton today against plans to cut millions of pounds from services in Somerset. They happened outside an emergency meeting of the County Council after opposition councillors said they'd lost confidence in the Cabinet to deliver a balanced budget.
Well, Ben McGrail is live in Taunton for us this evening. Ben, you've been following this story for a few weeks now. The leadership there coming under a lot of pressure. Ben McGrail live in Taunton for us this evening. For now, thank you.
Now, staff from hospitals in central Bristol have come together today to celebrate Black History Month.
It is part of a national...
If you're a fan of the Great British Bake Off, then you'll probably recognise this person, Bryony Williams from Bristol, who's made it to the semi-finals of the hugely popular baking competition.
Well, we are going to be hearing from Bryony in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at how she got on last night.
You won the technical! I have to admit, I was trying to avoid that last night because I was working, but now I know what happened. But I'm glad that you won the technical. Were you pleased?
Oh, I was so...
I guess you can, over the course of the series, you go from these massive highs and there's a lot of tears on.
Where you were saying to Noel, I'm not crying, I'm actually crying life while you're in Bake Off.
Absolutely, and your everything, your heart...
There's a little bit of you that's going...
You've been comfortable in the kitchen.
No, I only started in 2013.
How did the whole getting on Bake Off happen then?
That's why I ignored it, and then I had some answer messages and I sort of answered and goodness, oh my goodness.
Absolutely, and how it has developed, you know, it's amazing seeing everybody's kind of personalities come out because we watching at home get involved and involved in that as well.
Yeah, no, it is, it's so...
Like...
He's terrifying.
Yeah.
He's apt.
And who I think we can probably call your biggest fan.
Yeah,
he posts pictures of himself all the time with you, don't you, in a pub in Bristol?
Yeah, in our local pub, yeah.
It's like it's been a fantastic evening watching every Tuesday. We've been watching every Tuesday.
Right.
Now moving on, because more than 60 owl sculptures will go under the hammer in Bath this evening in the hope of raising thousands for local charities.
The Owls of Bath sculpture trail attracted tens of thousands of visitors this summer, and Ellie Barker is live for us in Bath tonight. Ellie, quite a night in store there. She went on a whistle-stop tour, didn't she?
Yeah, she needed to lie down after that.
It's time to take a look at what the weather's up to now, and Charlie's on Exmoor for us tonight. Charlie, it's looking absolutely lovely though. The sky's gorgeous. Charlie on Exmoor, thanks very much. Well, that's it from the 2 of us. I'll be back with the late news for you at the usual time of 10:30.
Next it is the national news, of course, with Mary Nightingale, but we're going to leave you tonight with a live shot of the sky over Exmoor as the sun disappears. From all of us, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.